Hello and welcome to Olympus High School for tonight's matchup between our Olympus Titans and the Davis Darts from Kaysville, Utah. Olympus is 2-2 after beating the Alta Hawks 73-38 on Tuesday. Davis is 3-0 after beating the Tipoff Thunderbirds 42-33 on Tuesday. Now we get into our storylines. Olympus versus Alta. Olympus was able to destroy Alta 73-38 on Tuesday. Olympus was able to make shots up close near the basket. Because of this, they could make plays that Alta could not keep up with and it would pay off each and every time. Alta started off well, but once Olympus made their shots, Alta was unsure on what to do. The whole Alta team tried to counteract, and it was Heinz 57 varieties. Eventually, they were able to find their footing a little. But that was after Olympus put in their second string. Alta didn't play badly to start off, but they got stunned after Olympus was able to find their footing. How about Davis's 3-0 run? Perfect record. You always love to see it. Davis has beaten Mountain Crest, the team that Olympus played, Murray, and Timpview. These aren't particularly good teams, and none of these teams have more than one win. Kendra Kitchen is the Darts' best player. She averages 19 points per game and 18 rebounds per game. If Olympus limits Kitchen in scoring, then the Darts will be in trouble. Davis will need to counteract Olympus if they want to win tonight and keep their perfect record. And now we move on to keys of the game with Jackson Bodley.
Well, thanks, Kevin. I think the really main key to the game tonight is if Davis can find other scoring besides Kendra Kitchens, like you talked about. And I think that matchup really favors Olympus. They play an aggressive zone defensively. And what does that mean? That means in their zone defense, they are rotating more. They're leaving their zone that they're assigned more to go help, trap, and double. And so if they can allow that, and they can do that against Kendra Kitchens, their best player. And so when they're doubling, when they're trapping on Davis's best player, if they don't have anyone else they can turn to score the ball, they're going to be in trouble because that's what the Olympus defense is designed to do. It takes away your best options. It doesn't let them do what they want. You have to rely on other players. And like we've seen this season, their second leading scorer averages only 5 points per game. So that's really just going to be the key tonight. If Davis could find other scoring, then they're going to be looking good. But if they can't, then Olympus, their defense is going to have a great matchup tonight against the Davis Darts. And the two teams are sort of interesting to compare. You know, this early in the season, they haven't played, didn't play last year. And this year, they only have one common opponent in Mountain Crest. And so you look at those two games, they were really similar. They both won by about 15 points versus Mountain Crest. So entering this game, it's hard to tell who's going to pull away. But like we stated before, that zone defense for Olympus, that aggressive zone defense, favors the Titans tonight.
I think it'll be a great matchup tonight. I do think, though, that Olympus has a little more in them. The problem I see with Davis is that they don't really have anybody to rely to. They have one star player, but that's it. With Olympus, it's more of a team sort of thing. You got multiple players scoring. It's just not one single player, it's multiple.
Exactly. Another thing that's always big is the turnover differential, the turnover margin. And Olympus, they're really, so far, the best team in 5A at forcing turnovers. They force 19.3 turnovers a game. And the thing about Davis, they are undefeated, but they have a negative turnover differential. They have a negative 2.6 turnover differential. And facing a team like the Titans, they can really turn that up. And that can really hurt them.
I definitely agree. It'll be a very good matchup, hopefully. We are about to get underway for the national anthem, sung by Nick Pingree. You've been watching pregame for the Olympus Titans varsity girls basketball game against the Davis Lady Darts.
Welcome to your Court of the Titans on this night of basketball for tonight's non-conference basketball game. On behalf of Principal Jen Christensen, we extend a warm welcome to all Dart fans visiting Davis High School. As tonight we take on our mighty Titans of Olympus High School. Tonight's game is presented by the Utah High School Activities Association. We ask all fans to support our student athletes with enthusiasm and respect. And now at this time, we ask that you stand, remove your hats, and join us in honoring America for those who protect it with the presentation of our national anthem tonight by Nick Ingrid. Now let's meet the starters for tonight's game. First, our visitors from Davis High. Let's go, Davis! Number 5, Maya
Welcome
Chino.
back to Olympus Varsity Girls Basketball against the Davis Starks. And this is
Number 14,
the starting
Ariana
lineup
Cole.
for Davis. Number 5, a junior
Number
guard,
21, Chloe
Maya
Berry.
Chino. Number
Number
14,
23, Kate
senior
Richards.
point guard, 6'0"
And
Ariana
number 30,
Bowl.
position. The guards are coached by Ann Jones.
Number 21, a freshman guard, 5'5",
And now,
Chloe
for the
Perry.
Titans. Starters
Number 23,
at
junior
guard,
guard,
Kilo
Kate
Alex
Richards.
Shimoda.
And number 30, junior point guard, Kendra
Senior
Kitchen.
guard, number 11, Amy
And now on to
Barron.
the Olympus Titans. A junior point guard, number 0, Addie Shimoda.
Topham.
Senior guard and point guard, Avi Karen.
Number 30, Josh Baker.
A senior center, number 25, Abby Topham.
Kaylee Travadino.
A sophomore forward, number 30, Josh Baker. And senior guard and point guard, Kylie Chirabanino. And those were your lineups for tonight's matchup. We're about to get underway here in what looks like to be a good matchup. To the center, number 30, Kendra Kitchen. She is 5 feet 8 inches. And also to the center for Olympus, number 25, senior center, 5'11", Abby Topham. And it's Olympus ball. A.V. Karen gets the ball. And we start this game. Chabanino to Karen, to Shimoda. Can she get inside? No, she just decides to pass it over to Baker. Topham to Shimoda. Inside, that's Josh Baker. Oh, for three, and she gets it. 3-0 for the Olympus Titans.
Davis there on defense. They're running a man-to-man defense. And the problem that happened there is there are tons of players cutting to the rim, and a person got tangled up, and their man got free for the three.
It goes out, and it will be Olympus ball. Karen to Trapanino. Throw over to Shimoda. Oh, throws that one away. And it goes over to Kate Richards.
Davis on defense that time. They brought help D. The first possession, we saw him bring in 0 help D, and it led to an open player.
Kitchen unable to score from near the free throw line. Shimoda over to Trapanino. She goes for it. And she gets it in. Ugh. Bowl with it. Bowl not able to get to. And Shimoda has it. She sprints. She is able to get the layup.
That was great effort there. Not only on defense did you allow them 0 space to get the shot off, but once you got the rebound, you push the pace. That's one thing they do. They play aggressive on defense, and then when they get the ball, they push it in transition. Like we just saw there, immediately going down. Davis didn't have time to set up, gets the layup.
Last game we saw against Alta, it seemed like they were able to figure out something that worked. Able to get faster transition and go for layups. And that is their strong suit, and if Davis can't counteract that and try and stop that, then Olympus will just roll right over Davis. It's a 7-0 lead, and Kylie Trapanino is the highest scorer for the Titans at the moment with 5 points. Kendrick Kitchen inside. Throw over the Kitchen. Chino almost throws away. And Shimoda is able to get it to Karen. What a great play and a foul.
Again, it's the Titans getting their hands in the passing lanes. A lot of their steals doesn't come from a swipe or steal when they're dribbling the ball. It's when you pass the ball, they always jump in the lane and steal. That's where they generate their 18 steals a game.
Karen will inbound and everybody in position to attack. Trapanino in with it. Karen, half court. Oh, and a steal. That was by Kate Richards, the junior. Unable to get it in. And Topham regains control and it goes away. Shimoda was not able to get the ball.
On that possession for Olympus, it's like they were trying to size up the defender, and she is with her every step of the way.
And it goes over to Chloe Perry. Perry inside. Oh no, that was bad. Oh, what a hard collision. It appears that everybody is all right after that scary collision.
Exactly, and it was between 2 Davis players, so there's no foul called, and the ball goes off of them.
Shimoda with it. Pass to half court. Shimoda trying hard. And it goes over to Karen. Inside, back out to Shimoda. She drives. Wild shot does not go in.
And Davis looks like defensively, their on-ball defense has been great. You know, every time, every step of the way when they're guarding on ball, they've been there. The problem has been off ball. Olympus, with their off ball move, has generated space to get past their defender.
Oh, unable to get in.
We saw in that last one, Eddie Shimoda, she gained a little 2 steps before she caught the ball in front of the defender. So the defender was trying to make up ground each step to their hoop.
That doesn't go in either. And we got another foul.
Foul on that top of her first team foul for the Titans.
Kitchen with it. And over to Kate Richards. Over to Chino. That's Kitchen. Now Richards. Chino. She gets inside to Richards. And it's a block. Unable to get the ball. Whoa! And Olympus is able to get the ball. Great heads-up move there. Josh Baker.
Olympus on that last possession. Davis recognized the man, so they ran a play to beat it, but the problem was Olympus switched their defenders last second when they threw the pass, and because they switched defenders, they had 0 ground to make up, and they were right there with the pass.
Shrabanita to Shimoda. She thought about the 3, and floater won't go. That's the same type of move that she was doing against Alta. Kitchen with it. Inside and not able to score. Still 7-0. Shimoda with it over to Karen. A.B. Karen over to Trabanino. Oh, unable to get it. She was double teamed by Davis. Bowl with it. And she's able to get it.
And for Davis, that was really their first points, obviously, but that was their first good look at the basket they've seen all night.
Karen with it. Oh, jump ball. Davis gets the ball. Kitchen will have the ball. Kitchen right in the face. What a hard hit. And for 3, Kate Richards off the rim. Oh, and Shimoda gets it. What a great heads-up play there. A.B. Karen inside.
Olympus had a 3-on-3 fast break, but Davis held their ground.
Unable to get it. And it will be Olympus ball.
That was a tough break for Davis. They had a great recovery on the fast break. Then off of the rebound that they had, it was just a tough bounce that went right over her head, and she tipped the ball out of bounds, so Olympus retains possession. Everything went right, but the bounce just went a little far off the rim. Nothing you can do about that.
Davis behind the 8 ball early. Leading scorer, Kendra Kitchen out with what appears to be a bloody nose after a hard hit in the face with the basketball. Ball with it. Now Richards. And for 3. Oh, block! Oh! Too bad it was out of bounds.
And each Olympus defender, they're really faster than you really think, because the pass, it's there. You're like, I make this pass all the time, and you go to throw it, but they're fast enough to get in the lane and steal, and like we just saw right there, you're thinking you have time to shoot, but they're faster than you realize, and they get to the ball and block it just like we saw.
Number 20 is in for Davis. That's Avery Dane. Over to Richards for 2. She's able to get what a beautiful shot that was. Shimoda with it. And to A.B. Karen. To Josh Baker. Inside to Topham. Oh, and she gets it.
Davis missing their center right now. And that's where you saw the mismatch, height advantage inside.
Number 20 inside, that's Dane. She trips, and Josh Baker is able to get the ball. Oh! Inside. Yes, sir! She gets it, and she'll go for the to the free throw line for 1 point.
One-person show right there. Started on the defensive end, anticipated the pass, saw that Davis was in trouble, knew a pass was coming, moved up to guard her defender or guard her player, gets the steal, takes it all the way down, a flurry of moves, and the and one.
Baker inside, and it is 12-4. And Kitchen will be back in. And she fills in for Shea Miller. Richards with it. Over to Kitchen. Bow with it. And there goes Richards again for 3. Splash!
And Davis, their offense, every time they've gone in an open look, they've made the shot. The problem is they haven't been getting many of those open and good shots at the basket.
Shimoda over to Trabanino. Oh, no. Goes off with Joss Baker to Adri Kitchen. Kate Richards there. Oh, wow. That went way wrong. Over to Karen. And now over the top of him. Joss Baker has it. She'll go and unable to get it, but she goes to the free throw line.
Heather fights through the double team to draw the foul.
Foul for Chloe Perry. Chloe Perry is a freshman, and she's a guard. Always love to see freshmen in the varsity.
And not only is she just a freshman, she starts as a freshman.
Definitely. Riley Rice in for Kylie Trabanino. Last game against Alta, whenever Riley Rice was in, it was always with Taylor Rosen. It's something different here tonight. That's number 23. That is Kate Richards. Now Kitchen. Over to Perry. Bowl with it. Now Richards. That is Kitchen. Inside for Perry. Now Dane. Richards with it, and the shot clock is under 10 seconds. Still need to shoot the ball, otherwise it will be a turnover. And able to get it, it's 14-9.
I felt like that was a great offensive possession for Davis. They ran mini plays, pick and rolls, handoffs. They were constantly moving the ball. Olympus with them step by step until the final play when Kitchens got past for the layup.
Shimoda there. Floater won't go. Oh, Karen gets it. Oh, man. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Olympus up early, and that may be crucial for the Titans in this game.
And part of Olympus's run came when Kitchens was out for Davis with the bloody nose. And so that hurt him in the first quarter, but nice run, a little run at the end to get it within 5 at the end of the quarter break.
Just for that short period of time, Davis has to adjust. And then everything goes back to normal. The puzzle piece fits when Kitchen comes back in.
Yeah, and she's not just their center for defense there to defend the tall players, but on offense, she's their main ball handler, their best shooter, and really their best rebounder, obviously. And so the whole piece, puzzle missing right there, like you said.
And as a team, you want to be good all around, not just rely off one player, because like what we saw, when Kitchen was out, Olympus was just able to take more advantage of Davis.
Yeah, and Olympus, they've been running a man defense tonight. I think part of the reason they decided to do that as opposed to the zone defense is that in the zone defense, you can't choose which player you're guarding. Both the man defense, you can choose which player is guarding which player. So they've chosen to put Abby Topham on Kendra Kitchens, their best defender on their best offensive player every single time, where you can choose who guards who.
And I think that's a really good move by Coach Hunsaker. Probably the smart and easy move.
And Davis now switches to his zone here.
Karen with it. Rose Anderson. Did not recognize that, and it's a turnover. And it's Kitchen. And it does not go in, and it is a foul, but Kendra Kitchen will go to the free throw line.
And really what happened last possession is Olympus, it was just a change of scenery. Different people out there, different defense they're playing, and you just weren't used to that and really expecting that.
And both points are good. Davis slowly creeping back up. They're within 2 possessions, but could easily be right there with him. Olympus needs to score more points. Trabanino thought about it. There's the 3. Oh, no. Oh, and almost in, but not. Open 3, no. Oh! What happened?
Hard hit there. What happened was, I think everyone thought she was going to shoot it. Took a step, brought the ball up, and which caused the defender to leave her feet. She was going to block the ball. At the last minute, she takes her second step to the right to dribble around, but she already left her feet, so she couldn't stop herself in midair, which caused the big collision.
Wow. Now it's Kitchen again with it. Oh my goodness. She's being beat up tonight. It's like she's the red target that everybody wants to hit on a dunking booth. Now Kitchen for 3 and a block, but she gets the ball. Wow. 14-13. Davis is right there with Olympus.
She picked her dribble up, went to shoot, but because it was touched by a defender, she gets a second dribble, which she used straight to the rim.
Karen unable to get the 3. That's Umwati for Davis. Inside Dane. Blocked by Josh Baker, and it goes off to Trabanino. She's guarded by Tuamawi Iwate. Karen over to Trabanino. Karen with it. Riley Rice. She has the ball. It's Karen for 3. Oh no. Whoa. And it looks like Kitchen will go for 2. No, excuse me. I was way wrong about that.
Because they've been struggling to create shots against the zone defense. That foul right there was because of an offensive rebound. So here they are, a chance to get some points. First points of the second quarter.
Abby Topham and Addie Shimoda are in for Josh Baker and Avi Karen. And that's crucial for Olympus. But Davis could have very well overtaken them with the 3. That is Richards inside to Bowl. Bowl's layup won't go. And she'll go for a couple of free throws.
That was a great play by Bowl to position herself where the defender is not in between her and the ball. The pass was able to be there because the defender was walled off. And then once she got the ball, she was right at the rim. That's what we got to do when you're the inside. You use your hips to position the defender where they can't make a play on the pass.
Ariana Bowl, the senior point guard, will go again. She's the tallest person on the darts team, and she gets the 1 point. And just like that, it's 15-14. Rice for 3. Oh, off the iron and no good. Olympus unable to make their shots. For 3 goes Richards. Oh, off the rim. Trapanino with it. She made a 3 early on in the game.
They miss it there, but the trailing player that comes late on the fast break is usually open because you're not expecting the player to enter the half court that late.
Shimoda inside. Can she get it? There goes Iwate. And Iwate unable to get it for a layup. Richards 3 on the way. Oh, so close. But the layup goes. And now Davis is putting the nail on Olympus.
And not only, the second quarter is really a flip of what happened in the first quarter. Not only is Davis outscoring Olympus, but Davis is getting open shots and not making them. Like we saw in the first quarter, they weren't getting open shots but making them when they had it. Here they're getting open shots, just not making them in the second quarter.
We've seen that out of Olympus. And the game that comes to mind is Farmington at home. That was a close game, just like Davis and is now. And they're just unable to make their shots now. That could have been anybody's game if things went right.
I think the second quarter adjustments were great for Davis. Offensively, they came out with newfound motivation to punch it inside, drive to the basket like we saw a lot. And defensively, they switched to a zone defense, which really threw Olympus for a loop.
Olympus did find something that worked last game, but they need to adjust. They're unable to do what worked.
Yeah, basketball is just a game of adjustments. You start the game with your game plan, then you call timeout, or at the end of the quarter, you make an adjustment, then the other team, it's their chance to respond. They have to respond to your adjustments, which is what Olympus will do here.
Shimoda with it. To Riley Rice. Inside to Topham and out. Oh, man. Rice has it. Inside to Josh Baker. Oh, and around the rim it goes. Oh, no, not even close.
Rather tried to get it in over the defender. The defender was there with her every single time, had great contest. And it was really hard to get that shot off, turning around with the defender in your face.
Kate Richards with it for the Darts. Over to Little Firth. She was a key player in the JV game. Utawate with it now. Throwaway to Kitchen. And Kitchens too won't go as it rolls around.
And here's Olympus with their zone defense and all the traps and movement.
Iwate for a 3. Bang!
And there it is, that zone defense. It will stop the ball movement, it'll force them to pick it up, but it leaves other players open. And if you can find those players, and if those players can make their shots like we just saw, their offense is going to work.
That didn't go. And a block. Josh Baker. This is Olympus's ball, and Strapanino has it. She will inbound. Inside to A.V. Karen, to Shimoda. Strapanino's open. Off the rim. Unable to get the ball, and now it's Davis again.
Olympus has not made a field goal in the second quarter.
And it's back to Olympus, and the pass is not that perfect. Shimoda goes. Floater won't go, and triple team, maybe double team. And Karen goes, unable to get it.
Right there, it looks like she controlled the rebound, but the ref said the hand was in there, and they called the jump ball. Both teams saying that equal possession there.
It is Kitchen over to Richards.
But Olympus, they've been getting good open looks from threes, and they just haven't hit them. Once the threes start going down, they're going to start cutting back into this lead.
This could be crucial for Olympus. Oh my, foul. And to the line. No, it'll just be a simple inbound. 17 fouls for Davis tonight.
And that puts Olympus at the bonus for the rest of the half. It's just a 1-on-1 right now.
And Abby Topham is able to get it in, and they're within one possession. Chloe Perry is back in for the darts. Topham unable to get that. Baker. Maybe. Shimoda to Trabanino. Karen. Now Topham. Oh, wow, what a play. Oh, unable to get in. Karen for three. Hey, let's go. It is 19-19.
Great possession there, finding the open players. You know what I like to that possession is they're passing the ball frequently. When they get the ball, the trap comes, the two defenders come. You pass the ball out of there, and you don't give Davis time to react. There's a foul called as Abby Topham is just fighting for position for the rebound.
This is a common thing we've seen with Abby Topham. She's commonly in foul trouble, and she sometimes have to go out because of it.
Well, that's from the defensive end. In the zone, she plays the top defender, and she's very aggressive, trying to get steals, which is where a lot of her fouls come from.
That's Iwate with it, over to Kitchen. Kitchen's two won't go, but Iwate's won't go either, as it doesn't want to go in. Trapanino over to Kitchen. And inside that is Bowl. Back out to Richards.
And Davis had an open player in the corner. They just couldn't find him on that possession.
Richards for three. Nope. Baker with it now for the Titans.
And both teams going really fast. I think right now they've both been turning it over just like that. And then you slow it down. It's a tie game and really get going offensively and run some plays. They're just going too fast right now. And there's another turnover.
Baker with it. And it is an avalanche of bodies. A pile of humanity. That ball ping-ponged around. Shimoda with it. To Trapanino. Shimoda. Inside to Rice and tipped off and over to Kendrick Kitchen. And no good.
And both teams have just been really struggling against the zone defense. We saw Davis make the change first, and Olympus hasn't gotten many points since then. And then Olympus later in the second quarter has made the change. Really, in transition has been the only points for either team so far, or on the free throw line.
Kitchen will go for two. And Davis leads by 1 point. And she's able to get 2 free throws in. The score is 21-19. Trabanino with it for the Titans. Throw over to Rice. And a block. This is a bad pass. There she goes. Unable to get it. That was Perry.
And when you're facing a defense that both teams are running right now where they trap every single time, the longer you wait with the ball, the longer you wait to make your pass, the harder it is to get out of that situation. Not only is the two defenders there able to set up their blocks and their position, but the other two defenders are able to find where the open players are and rotate. Olympus is in the bonus, so they can shoot free throws on that foul here.
It's a one-on-one for Riley Rice. And she'll go again. And this could be, once again, a tie game. Unable to get it. And Kitchen with it for the darts. Richards. Inside. Perry with it. No, Richards. Now Kitchen. She darts in. Pun intended. And unable to get in for anything. That is Ariana Bowl.
And neither team leading up. Neither team has gotten a big lead or ran away with this one. And each team on defense has been there very aggressive. That's why we see so many fouls.
Thought about the three. There goes Richards. Chin with it. No, Chino, excuse me. Oh, man. And it falls out. What a tough break.
And it's so hard to defend without fouling when you get that close to the basket.
Ariana Bowl is at the free throw line. That one doesn't go. She's gonna go again. She is the tallest person for the darts. And it is 22-20. Trabanino. Now Shimoda to Trabanino again. Back to Shimoda to Karen. Trabanino. Karen for three. Oh! Knocks it down! And everything breaks.
It took a bounce off the glass, but we saw right there the quick passes, getting the ball, getting it out of your hands, getting the ball, getting it out of your hands, led to an open player. It didn't. You saw Davis, they were scrambling, they were moving all over, trying to find their assignments, which led to the open player.
What an exciting first half. Olympus pulled away a little bit, but Davis able to respond after Kendra Kitchen came back in after a hard hit in the face with the basketball. I think what we've really seen out of Olympus and Davis that they've been struggling against each other, and I think Davis just been able to make a few more shots more than Olympus. But things starting to slow down, and now it's like equal game, anybody's game.
Exactly, that was really a second quarter of adjustments. Davis made the change first to go to a zone, then Olympus followed suit a few minutes later.
Now we'll go to a halftime break. The score is 23-22. Olympus leads. You've been watching Olympus girls varsity basketball against the Davis Lady Darts. Welcome back to Olympus Varsity Girls Basketball against the Davis Darts on OlyTV. To recap, Olympus is ahead 23-22. We start the game. Number 5, Maya Chino for the Davis Darts. Kate Richards with it. Richards over to Chino. Inside and is over to Joss Baker. Oh no, a steal. That was number 21, Chloe Perry.
That was a great heads-up play to come from behind for the steal. A lot of times you aren't expecting that. Like you saw right there, easy steal.
Unable to get it in.
The refs are definitely calling this one tight. Anytime you're fighting for position for a rebound or anything like that, any contact on the way up, they're calling it.
And it'll be Chino who inbounds. Number 21 to number 5. Perry over to Chino. Perry with it. Chino now from beyond the arc. Kitchen with it. And Kitchen gets it in. Shimoda now over to Trabanino. Trabanino, thought about the 3. Shimoda almost loses control of the ball.
Olympus is passing around the perimeter. They got to take it and they got to drive it to the hoop.
Baker for 2.
They need to create more chances by moving with the ball as opposed to just moving the ball.
Richards inside. And a steal. It goes over to A.V. Karen. Karen over to Trabanino. Back to Karen. To Shimoda.
Olympus, they're looking for that entry pass, but Davis, they have 3 players right there, and it's really hard to get the ball inside.
Joss Baker's there. Oh, it almost goes, and it does.
Their game plan has been trying to pass the ball to the middle and lay it up and in. But the problem is Davis has been sitting on it. They've been ready, so you have to take the ball in, dribble it to the hoop.
Kate Richards with it. Richards into Chino. Chino. Over to Richards. She goes for a 3, unable to get it in, but hits off the iron. No good for 2 off of Ariana Bowl.
And when you're running this zone where you're moving all over, you're trapping, you're double teaming, a lot of times you're out of position for the rebound, which is why we've seen so many offensive rebounds.
Oh, Trabanino to Joss Baker. And they get in. It's 25-24. Throwaway. Down the garbage. Karen with it. Trabanino. Now Shimoda for 3. Yeah! Woo!
Davis was just all out of sorts. They weren't set up, leaving a player wide open for a full 5 seconds.
Oh, and almost a steal. There goes Kitchen. There goes Kendra Kitchen, and no good. Unfortunate for the Darts.
Great effort to just get to the foul line there. Was double team, spin move through to split the defenders, then try to finish over a 3rd defender.
And Kitchen able to get it. Taylor Rosander comes in for Joss Baker. Kitchen with it. She's been making her free throws tonight, and that is crucial for Darts.
Exactly, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. The rest of the team's around 50% combined.
Avi Karen over to Addie Shimoda. To Karen. Great defense by the Darts. Never letting them really be open for threes. Almost took the three to Trabanino.
Trapped at the baseline. Great pass to get out of there.
Karen to Shimoda. Oh, and a foul.
Olympus, they forced Davis to foul or attack and sort of come in right there at the end because they dribbled through the defenders in between the holes.
Wherever Olympus goes, there's always a Davis defender. For three. Oh, unable to get it. Oh, no. And now it'll be Davis ball. Richards with it. She goes. There, she goes. That's Dane, Avery Dane. And able to get it, no, not able to get it in. Kitchen with it.
The first one doesn't go, the second one doesn't go, but finally after 2 offensive rebounds by Kitchen, the third layup goes in.
Shimoda over to Karen. Back to Shimoda. Trabanino. This is problematic for the Titans. Shimoda's floater goes.
And Shimoda's done a great job of when she gets the ball, attacking and driving to the hoop. She's made a lot of floaters. That's really her best part of her game, is the floaters in the mid-range.
Throwaway from Avery Dane. Now Shimoda drives. Unable to get the and one.
They're going to call that foul on the ground before the shot went up. So Olympus, no free throws, but at the baseline right here.
Riley Rice to Shimoda. Karen's three. Oh, does not go in. Who regains control of the ball?
And that's the danger to run. Sometimes when you're playing the zone, you don't know exactly who you're guarding, and they had 2 players guarding in the middle.
Tie game. Ariana Bull. A layup is in. Rice with it. And a block. Terrible pass there. Oh, and in.
Davis able to finish off of the turnover. A lot of times with the turnovers we've seen in the fast break, they aren't able to get all the way to the hoop, but that time they do, and they catch it on the turnover.
Abby Topham unable to finish. You got to finish your points. Elawate with it. Over to Richards. And she gets it in. It's 34-30, and Olympus needs to counteract.
The high-risk, high-reward defense. You have a great reward. If you get there and it works, you get a steal, you get a turnover. If it doesn't work, you're out of position. It leads to open shots and open layups. Right there, if you beat the double team, if you beat the defense, you're going to have chances. You're going to have numbers to convert like we saw there.
And Olympus was able to do that exact same thing against Alta, but not tonight. I think Davis is defending Olympus really well, and they're never really able to get the opportunity to go for threes, and not really able to get inside either.
Yeah, exactly. On the offensive end, we saw Alta. They struggled every time the double team came. They weren't able to get the ball out, and it caused a ton of turnovers for Olympus. But Davis, they're a little more prepared. They're a little smarter with the ball. They know where to go and what to do. And we've seen them run a lot more plays than Alta ran. Alta on offense, I felt like they were standing around a lot. But Davis, they're constantly moving, constantly setting screens, and running plays, really. Keep it moving offensively.
I still think Olympus has things they can do. They just need to think outside the box or try something a little different, because Davis is taking full advantage of them.
And Davis outscored by 5 in the third quarter right here.
And they also got to clean up their mistakes. Rice there, just throwing away the ball. It's not something you want to do. It happens, but this is crucial. Ituwate with it. Over to Richards. Back to Iwate. Inside and goes out. It will be Olympus ball. Karen inbounds to Trabanino. Rice with it. Trabanino over to Riley Rice. Back to Topham. Karen. Unable to finish. Trabanino gets it in, and it's 34-32.
The rebound tipped out just the perfect spot.
Very exciting stuff here in Holiday, Utah. Utuwate.
Traveling there.
Travel there for Utuwate. A.V. Karen over to Kylie Trabanino. Trabanino over to Rice. And a steal. And it's a turnover, and can Karen stop her? And she doesn't make the shot.
Davis retains possession there. Defensively, Olympus, they went inside. They were trying to go inside to the middle. Davis was there. They stopped him, tried to pass back out to the outside. Davis just puts the hand on the ball.
Utuwate with it and will inbound. Inside. For 3. Oh, so close, but yet so far. Trabanino, throw over to Topham. Can she finish? A block! And Kitchen loves that.
Kitchen not only offensively has been their best player with 14 points and shooting great from the free throw line, but defensively, 2 blocks on the night.
Topham had tied her career best last time against Alta, but unable to do a lot of points tonight. Trabanino gets the ball. Oh, that would have been so cool. Its score is 34-32, just like our athletic director, Keel Ashton, said.
And this is a close game, obviously very highly contested. Entering this fourth quarter, it's really anyone's game. I feel like we've seen Olympus create more shots, but they haven't finished them. Davis, they haven't created as many shots, but they finished what they've gotten. Alyssa Blank's in the house tonight, right there on the camera. Last year, she was Olympus' best player. Averaged of 50, 40, 90, 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Right now, she's a freshman at BYU playing basketball.
She is redshirting and not playing this season. Speaking of other alumni from the basketball team, I believe Brooklyn Davies was on the team last year, is also part of the coaching staff this year. We are underway. A.V. Karen has the ball. Karen has the ball, top of key. Rice. Does she go for three? She does not. Karen with it. Trabanino has it. She stumbles, but over to Karen. Three. Off the rim. Who gains control of the ball? It's Davis.
And again, Olympus, they're trying to pass the ball inside. If they want to go inside, they have to dribble it in. Davis is waiting for the inside pass.
Off Kendrick Kitchen, and it will be Olympus ball. Karen with it, and now to Trabanino. Rice. Inside to Topham. Trabanino for three. Bang! They take the lead, 35-34.
Davis, that's two unforced passes that are turnovers.
Wow.
Davis lucky to get that one back as it's tipped out by Olympus. But back-to-back possessions, they're just pushing it too fast. Olympus had two players there. That was a really, really hard pass to make. You just need to slow it down, find a different option there.
Utuate inbounds for Davis. For three. Unable to get it. And Utuate with it again. Richards for three. Unable to get it. Utuate finishes at the rim.
And a problem when you run your center at the top of your zone is your center's not there to rebound when the missed shot. And 2-3 offensive rebounds per possession we've seen.
A bar burner here at Olympus High School tonight. Could easily go into overtime. A.V. Karen has, A.V. Karen will inbound. And it's tipped off to Davis. Topham trying to steal. Utuate inside. And unable to finish at the rim. That is a Ariana ball.
And Ariana Bowl, she's really been that secondary scorer that we talked about pregame. We talked about Davis, how they have the one scorer in Kitchen and they needed a second one. She stepped up tonight. She has 10 points, chance to make it 12 here at the free throw line.
(37-35). You want to keep up with Davis if you're Olympus. You do not want to fall behind, and if you do, late in the game, Davis might have to control the ball. He might just go for a foul to try and get back up.
That's something to watch here. Josh Baker with 4 personal fouls. She's great offensively, and one more foul. Let's put her on the bench the rest of the way.
Addie Shimoda with it. A.V. Karen. Shimoda. To Rice. Shimoda. That's A.V. Karen. My. Baker. Unable to finish. Unable to finish is Abby Topham. And Abby Topham will go to the free throw line.
Davis fans, you can hear them clearly unhappy with that call. The refs, they've been consistent tonight, and that's really the most important part. Either call it each time when there's contact, or sub refs let them play on those calls. So either call it each time or don't call it each time. So good for them being consistent each time on the foul calls.
And that's really what you want to see out of refs. You don't want to see bad calls. They do happen, but being consistent tonight.
And the calls, they're really subjective. Each ref views it differently, but if you're flip-flopping, like one time you'll call that a foul and the next time you won't, that's where you have problems. But if you're calling it a foul each time, then it's okay, because depending on who's looking at it, can call it a foul or not.
Utuate, she might be deadly at the three-point line. Kitchen, and there goes Richards. I think that's Richards. No, it is not. It is Perry. And Olympus has the ball. Crucial. Timeout. Coach Hunsaker won the timeout.
Jackie Davis, they had a couple good looks there to take the lead.
This is also a great opportunity for Davis to regroup and really just decide what they want to do and how to finish the game and take it away from Olympus.
Yeah, one thing you might look to do if you're Olympus is move Abby Topham to the middle of your zone 2-3 defense, because she's playing at the top where she's not there to rebound. She's their best rebounder, their tallest player, and it's shown up with Davis, all their offensive rebounds. So one move you can make here late is move her to the middle where she's there to get the rebounds and stop Davis from getting 2-3 shots up each time.
Kylie Trabanino, A.V. Karen, Josh Baker, Abby Topham, and Riley Rice for Olympus. Trabanino to Karen. That's Trabanino. Rice into Baker. Trabanino. Can she finish at the rim? No, but Baker gets it. Blocked by Kendra Kitchen. This is crucial. Utuate, the freshman. Richards over to Utuate. Kitchen with it. Can they finish at the rim? They do! Oh man, can Olympus counteract that?
Great play to put your best player in the middle of the offense. They get her the ball in the middle where she can pass anywhere on the court. Up, down, left, right, and she found the player in the middle of the hoop.
It's Trabanino inside the top, and they need a finish. And it's a block.
Davis contesting the shots here late without fouling.
Kitchen with it. Richards. Oh, Utuate inside, and it's a turnover. Wow. Karen with it. They have another shot, and they need to make some points. Trabanino. Oh no, throw it in out. Oh man, this is bad.
And it's the unforced turnovers. We've seen a lot more unforced turnovers from Olympus than we have Davis, and it's really going to hurt them late.
And it's a timeout again. Oh, it's the timeout from Davis.
Davis, they have a 3-point lead. They have 3 timeouts remaining still after that timeout. So they're just talking things over, get their game plan for the last 4 minutes sound.
It's been a great game. It's currently 40-37. Could very well go into overtime. Olympus had a close game against the Skyview Bobcats up in Smithfield near the border of Idaho. And in that game, they went in overtime, and Olympus sadly lost. Josh Baker had 19 points in that game. Was the leading scorer for the Titans. Coach Hunsaker looking on. Utuate with it. Richards over to Kitchen. Inside. Inside. Kitchen able to finish. And that could be it for Olympus.
Big play there to stretch lead to 2 possessions. And Olympus, they were there defensively. They contested the shot. Just better offense, better finish at the rim.
Riley Rice over to Karen. Rice. Oh my goodness. To Karen. To Trabanillo. 3 on the way. Oh no. Olympus trying everything. Who gets the ball? I think Olympus gets ball.
I think it's Davis here. That was a jump ball called. A possession arrow points to Davis.
It is Davis ball. Wow. Kitchen over to Richards.
2-on-1.
Baker gets it.
That was a great play to get your hands on the ball. If Josh Baker doesn't tip the pass there, that's going to be an easy layup, uncontested layup.
Shimoda. Throw over. Oh, no.
And that's her 5th foul of the game right there. That's a big one.
And that's the risk you run with having a player with 4 fouls. If they get fouled and they're the best player, it's almost like it's game over. Very crucial for the Titans. About to sit out for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's tough to replace.
They have Taylor Rosander in for her. What do they decide to do here? Davis, Utuate. Able to get in the kitchen. Layup in. Layup in. And that spells doom for Olympus.
And the more experience and the longer we got in this game, the better Davis has got at beating the zone defense.
Trabanillo to Shimoda.
They've sort of caught on what to expect and what to do.
Karen with it. Now Trabanillo. Shimoda goes for 3. Oh, wow. That is unfortunate. Oh, throws it to her legs, Ituate.
Davis here, likely playing to kill some clock. Under 2 minutes, up 7. And 1 layup.
The and 1. Very crucial for Davis.
A free throw here extends our lead to 10 points with under 2 minutes. And Olympus' best player fouled out.
It goes in. That's up by 10. Shimoda with it. And a timeout.
Olympus takes the timeout. Davis on a huge run right here. 9-0 run for the Darts as they open up a big lead late in the 4th quarter.
It is up by 10 points, 47-37. Olympus' best player, Josh Baker's out.
Yeah, this one, if Olympus, they go on to lose. It's a tough one to lose. And this Davis, yeah, they're a great team. You know, you can't feel discouraged for competing with Davis for this long. They're 3-0 entering this game, and you can see they have a lot of talent. Not only do they have a great player defensively and offensively in Kendrick Kitchens, but the rest of the role players that we started called out pregame, they answered it. They showed up today, and they showed up big in this win, if it holds.
I think it will hold. It'll be hard to come back from 10 points, force it into overtime or something like that. Karen with it to Trabanillo. three on the way. Unable to finish. They have not been able to finish their shots.
Titans trying to foul. Trying to force a turnover as well. Davis, they can just hold it. They don't need a dribble or do anything. That runs the risk of a turnover.
Like right there. And Shimoda has it. It's under a minute left, and they throw it out. Utah's Utes men's basketball is currently up 16-0 to Jacksonville State.
Yeah, that's a team who's really turned it on of late. They're up 16-0 right now, and big win over Arizona last Thursday.
Now back to girls basketball as we finish it out here tonight. That's number 1, Uwate with it. Karen gets the ball. They might be able to do something late, but it won't matter. It'll be too late. We cannot come back from this many points just late in the game. And
Exactly, but there's no better practice than in-game experience. You can still run plays that you want to practice your full court press, because you can try and simulate a game during practice, but this is where you're going to get the best experience in game. So playing to the end really helps your players develop.
Karen over to Trabanino. Shimoda. Karen for 3. Air ball. Slingshot. Ball around.
Kendra Kitchens, I think that's her 5th block tonight. Anytime they go and shoot over her, she's right there.
It's getting kind of crazy out there for Olympus. Shimoda goes for 3. She's trying anything. They just need to make their shots, and they're not. It's over.
Exactly. Making shots would be very helpful right here.
And they're rolling around on the ground, and it's over. The Davis Starts have officially beat the Olympus Titans 47-37, and they extend their perfect record to join a few elite teams in 6A like Lone Peak.
You know, Olympus, you're probably going to feel a little disappointed after this loss, but this is a really good Davis team. They're 4-0 on the year after this win, and you played great through the first 3 quarters and really halfway through the 4th quarter. Just in the end, your best player fouled out, and just the 50-50 ball didn't roll your way in a lot of situations tonight. So we saw a lot of great things and improvements, and we look to move on to the next game. Shouldn't hang your heads for losing to Davis.
I thought Olympus did good for most of the game, but it just kind of fell apart there. Davis just pounced real hard on what they knew what to expect. All right, Olympus's next game is a home game against the Bountiful Redhawks. Last time Olympus played Bountiful, it was decided by a buzzer beater by Alyssa Blank. Very exciting stuff. And Davis's next game is an away game against Cypress.
And the boys basketball defeated Woods Cross, a rematch of the 5A state championship, 63-38.
And also to note, Olympus's next game against Bountiful is going to be broadcast by OlyTV. You've been watching Olympus girls varsity basketball against the Davis Lady Darts on OlyTV. Thank you for watching and have a good night.